Hey, what's up guys, Sean here. So we are back out at it again. We are hiking into the Gator hole in the Green Swamp. Camp for a couple nights for our buddy Ken's birthday. It's gonna be a good time. Let's get it. Alright, so I think I found us a place to camp for the weekend. We're going to do something a little bit different this weekend. We are not using the hammock. We are using my Onetigris backwoods bungalow. And not really a ground pounder most of the time, but I just wanted to do something a little different this weekend. So we got to get our tent and everything set up so we can start relaxing.
Self-defense tools right there too.
Yep. Alright, so we got our tent set up. got the sleeping system in there. Fingers crossed everything goes good tonight and I can actually get some sleep. If not, I did bring my hammock and everything. It's back at the car. But if I have to, I'll suffer through tonight and I'll put my hammock up tomorrow night. But I think I'll be okay. My buddy James let me borrow his air mattress. Mine has developed a leak, so fingers crossed this one will stay inflated and we'll get a good night's sleep. So we've just been sitting over there kind of jawing a little bit and talking, and the sun has gone down and the temperature's dropping. It's getting cool. So the other guys have a fire built over there already, so I think I'm gonna go join them by the fire and get ready to make me some dinner. So I think tonight I'm gonna make my sausages. Tomorrow night I've got a big pork steak to cook. So I think I'm gonna go get over there, chill by the fire, warm up a little bit, get ready to make me some dinner. Alright, well, I guess let me take this off. Alright, so I am back in the tent now, getting ready to go to bed. Wanted to give you guys a little tip about how I stay warm when I'm camping in the cold. Now, we talked about the underquilt in the last video for the hammock, but that's not the whole thing. So we've got the underquilt and the overquilt. Obviously, you need a blanket to sleep in. But for me, one of the things that I do that helps me, and I know a lot of you already know this, is right before I climb into bed, right before I climb into my hammock, or in this case, in the tent, I'm going to change a few things. So, first thing I'm going to do is change out my socks. I've got some wool socks here. Always take the socks you've been using during the day off. Put on a fresh pair of socks before you go to sleep. It's going to make your feet warmer, make you feel a little better. Now for me, I like a hoodie. So I bring a hoodie with me. And one of the reasons I bring the hoodie is because, for one thing, it helps keep your body warm. But I can throw that hood up over and pull it down around my face, and it helps keep my head warm. Now I also will bring a beanie, which I've got a beanie with me in case I need it. I may not wear it because this is going to sound weird, but beanies make my hair hurt, if that makes any sense to you. It makes like my hair follicles hurt. I don't know. But anyway, I don't like to wear a beanie if I don't have to, so I bring my hoodie. Now the other thing is I like to have a pair of sleep pants. So these are a kind of like a long john material sleep pants. But, and I don't know if this is accurate or not, I've heard that you stay warmer if your clothes aren't tight on you. Like the thermal underwear that are super tight on your skin and stuff like that. I've heard that you actually stay warmer if they're not that tight on you. So that's just a couple of tips that I do to stay warm when I'm camping when it's cold. Like I said, fresh socks, a hoodie, and some sleep pants. And if you have another way that you stay warm other than your blankets and obviously that sort of thing, but some other nighttime ritual that you use to stay warm, leave it in the comments. I'd be interested in hearing what you guys are doing. So, but now for me, I'm gonna change into my warm stuff and lay down and try to get some sleep. I think it's gonna be a long night, but I hope not. So I will see you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning. It is a brisk, or it was a brisk 34 degrees when I woke up this morning. Much colder than I thought it was going to get. This place is absolutely beautiful here. Sat here and enjoyed the sun coming up this morning. Already had some coffee, and the guys are all around the fire. Just enjoyed sitting around the fire this morning. I've been waiting for this time of year. I love it when it's cold like this, and you can actually enjoy a campfire around here. I actually slept far better in that tent than I expected myself to. So that's a good revelation. So maybe with my weight loss and everything, I can get a little more comfortable sleeping in a tent, because I would love to be able to do this more often and have a little bit more variety in what I'm doing and variety in videos for you guys. So last night turned out to be a good one. I really enjoyed it. So I think I'm gonna go over here and get back by this fire and warm back up, hang out with the guys, maybe have another cup of coffee, and who knows, we'll see what we get into.
Someone's been posting pictures of bears like on the main,
It's not about the cost usually, it's about you want to make something yourself.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole thing,
Got us some bacon for breakfast. Typically I'm not eating breakfast right now, but got the bacon this morning. Can't pass it up.
Well, they were nice coolers. I still have a lot of them.
Well, I spent the last hour and a half trying to carve a little wooden figure. For whatever reason, I just couldn't make it work this time, so I burned them. We've been just kind of all hanging around here and bullcrapping and talking and hanging out. It's about to get time for us to get started making some dinner here in a little bit. But so what you working on here?
just, a little bushcraft charcuterie board. Everybody brought some snacks and contributed meats and cheeses.
Awesome.
And pickles.
Perfect. Alright, so for dinner tonight, I have a nice big pork steak. We got the fire going over there and the coals are burned down. Should be pretty good. About ready to throw this on there because I'm getting hungry. Well, pork steaks are done. Looks delicious. That's good.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Hey, look at that.
Make a wish.
Nice. Happy birthday, Ken.
Happy birthday.
Well, I had a great day. I know that the video is kind of choppy and didn't really get a whole lot of footage, but we've just been hanging out and having a good time, and that's just kind of how it is. So We had a great day today. We actually took off and hiked back into town, or hiked back to the car and went to town, and picked up a couple more things for Ken's birthday, and done some good hiking this weekend. So by the time I hike out tomorrow, it will be 6 miles under feet, and I'm happy with that. That's a great weekend of hiking for me. I know that's not big for a lot of you, but that's a great weekend of hiking for me, so I'm really happy with that. I've had a great time. It's been great weather, and I'm surprisingly happy with this tent. So, or not with the tent, with me being able to sleep in this tent. So I'm actually looking forward to sleeping tonight in it. So that's a big improvement in itself. But that being said, I had a good dinner tonight. I'm full, and I am ready for bed. So I'm going to crash out, and I will see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. I had another good night last night. A little congested this morning, I think, but slept pretty dang good last night, and I'm really, really happy about that. So may be able to start adding some tent camping back into the channel, which I'll look forward to. But pretty chilly this morning. I'm gonna go drink me some coffee, get packed up, and get headed out of here. I still got a lot of stuff to do for wild camp, which is next week. Coffee.
Dinner bell.
Is that dinner? So this weekend I've been using this tent here. So this is the Onetigris Backwoods Bungalow 2.0. And just give you a little quick review on this thing. I've used it a couple of times. I really like it. It's got a good amount of room for one person. I wouldn't try to put two people in it, but it's got a good amount of room for one person. And the awning on the front doesn't zip all the way back to the tent, so it does give you a little vestibule out in the front of it. That left me enough room out there to leave my pack and all that stuff under the little vestibule, even when it was zipped down. The problem with this tent is there's no upper ventilation in the top of this thing, and it is so ridiculous with moisture and humidity in there. This morning I could wipe up a whole towel's worth of humidity in this thing. It's ridiculous. I don't know if this is an older design and maybe they have updated the newer ones, but I've had this one for a couple of years now, so it probably has been updated. So if you're looking into these, that's just something to look for. That ventilation up on the top of the tent is a huge deal. If not, it's a single wall tent, so it's gonna get some condensation in there anyway, just from your breath. But if it doesn't have any ventilation in it, like this one doesn't, at the top, ventilation I mean, this one doesn't, so it's ridiculous, the amount of condensation and moisture that's in here. It's absolutely ridiculous. But other than that, I do like this tent. And if you were so inclined and it didn't bother you that much, you could just bring a little sponge the inside of the tent off or something like that. Wouldn't be a huge deal, but that's just something for you to look out for if you decide to pick up one of these tents. Other than that, I like the thing. All right, got everything all cleaned up, ready to go. A few of the guys are still packing up some stuff, so probably go ahead and go say my goodbyes and get on the trail. It's been a good trip though. I've enjoyed myself, and I know I didn't film as much this time as I normally do, but that's just the nature of the trip. That's how this trip went. So hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway, as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did enjoy this video, give it that big thumbs up for me. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down there and ring the notification bell so you get notified next time we put out a video. You can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next week. Alright, Ken. Well, happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, man. I hope you had a good time. I had a great
I
time.
did.
So I'm sure I'll see you pretty soon. You're coming to Wild Camp, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, brother. Well, y'all be safe and have a good trip out.
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Well, Sean, good to see you.
Yep, always
I
good to
will
see you.
Probably
Randy.
be
Always
gone by
good
the
to
time
see
you hit
man.
the parking lot.
We'll see you here on Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah,
all right.
have fun at
Sounds
Wild
good,
Camp.
man.
Hit me up when
All right,
you
Mark.
get back.
I know you're fixing to head out, but
Yeah.
it was good to see you, man. I'm
King's Landing.
glad I'll be able to see you at Wild Camp.
Yeah,
so.
me too. Thank you again.
Awesome. Yeah, man. You can come on.